Tomorrow we have a match against Osasuna at their stadium. It's an away game, and we are actually preparing for that game. We must win that game. That is so that it will give us a comfortable lead in the La Liga title race. I think when we win the match tomorrow, we might be able to claim the title against Real Madrid. So it's a must win game for Barcelona. But before the match, let's get into the latest news circulating around the club. Let's start from injury issues. Raphinha, Christensen, and Marc Bernal are all back from injury. As you can see, the team is welcoming them back. They are giving a guard of honor. They did part of the training session with the squad yesterday and today. Let's get to the transfer news circulating around the club. There's this stake that is going around. I think Luis Carrasco. I think he's a journalist. Luis Carrasco is a journalist, and he plays out a statement that is very shocking. Let me read it for you guys. He said, "I think we'll have to accept the departure of a player that will be extremely painful. I can't reveal who it is right now, but I believe it will be very painful exit. What we are going to experience this summer is that we'll have to make a lot of sacrifices to achieve the strategic objective of the club. Strategic objectives of the club. These objectives are considered essential and systematic because they want to change every important thing and they are also demand from Hansi Flick. Guys, there are speculations going around that it's Raphinha, it's not Raphinha, but we'll get into that later. First of all, let me tell you who Luis Carrasco is. Luis Carrasco was part of Laporte's campaign team for 2020, the 2021 elections. Yeah, he is part of the campaign team for the 2021 elections. He's also responsible for the huge billboard that is 140 meters away from the Santiago Bernabeu Real Madrid Stadium. He plays a huge billboard there during the campaign time, but currently he's no longer working with Laporta. I think Laporta was very confident that he was going to win this particular election, so he didn't really need Luis Carrasco. But they are still on good terms. They are still in good terms. So this information might not be false at all because someone who is very really close to Flick might get some pieces of news and then be circulating it around. We'll get into the possible players that it might be, but currently let's move on to other transfer news and updates. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva is becoming a free agent in June. His contract is expiring, and he has announced that he's leaving Manchester City after a very, very successful career at that particular team, that particular club. And Barcelona, he really wants to come to Barcelona. Bernardo Silva wants to join Barcelona. His agent is putting pressure on the club. But Bernardo will not listen to other offers as he is ready to wait for Barca. So most Barca fans are saying it's actually good. I also support the narrative because Bernardo Silva is a very quality player. Although he's getting older, the quality and experience is there. He must actually provide squad depth for Barcelona currently and also be a very huge backup or rotation option for Pedri in order to prevent those hamstring injuries that Pedri usually gets. Bernardo Silva is going to reduce the pressure a lot of pressure is going to be off Pedri if we do sign Bernardo Silva. It's not really a bad idea at all. Bernardo Silva is very good. He's very experienced. I mean, he has won Champions League with Manchester City. He has the experience. He's even the captain of Manchester City. He's very, very experienced. That is not a very, very bad signing at all. Also, he's coming in currently. Alessandro Bastoni has already agreed to join Barca. Contractual issues will not be an obstacle. He remains the club's top target to strengthen the defense. Barca know they might pay around 60 million for Alessandro Bastoni. Well, Bastoni is a very, very interesting and very, very good signing. He's going to elevate our back line with more experience and also squad depth. We need a left footed center back. Jerome Martin is doing a very good job, but Bastoni is going to elevate that midfield very, very well. And we paid 60 million for Dani Olmo, 65 million for Dani Olmo. So I think even with these financial issues, we should be able to come up with the money to sign Alessandro Bastoni. But the other options as well, we have Kuti Romero from Tottenham in case they get relegated. I hear there's a clause in their contract that allows them to leave in case they get relegated. And so that is also not a bad idea. And there have been reports saying that Deco has been eyeing him for a while. So in case Bastoni doesn't go through, we'll end up going for Kuti Romero. Yes, in case Bastoni doesn't, we're not going for Kuti Romero. Let's move on to the main hot take, the main issue I wanted to address today. Remember Luis Carrasco, right? Yes, there's a journalist that says a player is going to leave and it's going to be very painful. Most people are saying it's Raphinha. But in my opinion, why would you sell Raphinha? You are not supposed to sell Raphinha. Which player are you, in case you do sell Raphinha, right? Which player are you going to get that has the same attacking powers as Raphinha, has the experience as Raphinha, presses like Raphinha, and also has mentality and leadership as Raphinha? People are saying Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao, that he's very fast, he's very pacey, but he doesn't attack. He doesn't attack. Go and check his records. He doesn't attack. I don't think Rafael Leao would be a very good replacement for Raphinha. He can be a backup option. He can be a rotation player for Raphinha, just like Marcus Rashford is. Marcus Rashford doesn't really press. If you check, he doesn't really press. That is the main issue we have with him. And also, he's not that clinical. Raphinha is very clinical. Rafael Leao might be very good at finishing, but he doesn't press and he doesn't track back. We want someone that, in this Hansi Flick system, we need a player that will lead the press, will track back, will be there to help their wingers, their fullbacks. That player has to be there. So I don't know who we are going to bring that will come and replace Raphinha. So selling Raphinha is not really idealistic for Barcelona. I don't support that at all. Who are you going to use to replace Raphinha? I don't think there's any player that can replace Raphinha currently. Most people are saying that Raphinha is getting old, is going to be 30 very soon or something. But still, he can still give you 2 solid seasons. Raphinha is nothing. He might have some injury issues here and there. This particular season, he was not really available. But Raphinha is still Raphinha. You can't replace Raphinha in this current Barcelona system.